You're tuned into the New Old Heads podcast, premiered every Thursday at noon at bringingdowntheband.com and brought to you by No Bad Ideas, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, and Indie CD and Vinyl. Support the New Old Heads by visiting our Patreon at patreon.com/newoldheads.
Episode 121 of the New Old Heads podcast. I am Major 7th. I make beats. Ableton is my friend. Lonegevity, how are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you as always. I like that. I like that Beat Lo-Fi Social t-shirt you got on too. That's fresh.
Yeah, shouts to 𝗲𝗲.
𝗲𝗲, that's the homie.
𝗲𝗲 Diva.
In the corner, fresh to death, giggling. DJ Jay Diff.
Salutations.
What's good, man?
We got Ableton.
Yeah, it's my friend. Ableton is my
Your
friend. Yeah.
Your only friend.
Yeah, we struggle sometimes, but you know, I got people that help me work through it. So shout out to Lone.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. To my immediate left, the incomparable DJ Spoolz.
Hello, Michael.
How are you, sir?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. It's good to I gotta continue to give you props, man. The jersey's fresh, man. That's a great year. That's a great childhood memory right there. That jersey you got on, sir, the authentic boy. I like that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was a good year.
That was a good year.
Go Bulls.
Bread 11s. Am I right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what went with these. They won. Is that 72 and 10? Or am I wrong?
72 and 10 was
The following.
95-96.
Yeah.
I believe,
Okay.
yeah.
I apologize.
I believe. Yeah.
But yeah, that was dope. That was dope. That was a dope year. So we all grew up on the Bulls in some way. I was watching WGN. I don't know about y'all, but
Reggie. Miller time.
classic series.
Yeah, I watched the Cubs on WGN.
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Red Kerr for all the Bulls fans. They know who that is.
That's right.
I don't fool with Stacey King. No, I'm sorry.
No?
I can't do Stacey King's Bulls. I
that?
don't know why.
Talking about Atlanta Hawks, Stacey King.
No,
I'm thinking
That's Stacey
Stacey
Augman.
Augman.
Yeah, you're talking about plastic. I'm talking about as a broadcaster.
But there is a Stacey King that played too, right?
Yeah,
Same guy.
what does he do? Spoolz color
is it
now?
really?
Color for the Bulls?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like it's tough watching some of those games.
It's the same Stacey King that played.
Yes.
Yes.
That's who I meant.
Yeah, he played for the Bulls for a short time.
He got a couple rings out of there. One or two? What?
He might have. I know he got
Two?
at least one
Okay.
on that second trio. But yeah.
Hey, quick thing here. I saw this before we get started. The Duke tickets are going for $2,500. That's the cheapest ticket for
They can
Cameron
keep
Indoor.
that.
That's
Duke?
crazy. Duke basketball games.
They can keep it.
$2,500. That's the cheapest ticket in the
Hey, them
spot.
students can come up because they have the allotted tickets for the students.
Yeah, they camp out.
Man, I'd sell that shit
You said
all day.
You see,
Yeah.
like, people that don't belong as students in the student section.
yeah.
Man, they as good as sold.
Zion out there flying through the air, man. That kid is gonna be different. I don't know how well it's gonna translate. Perhaps on our sports podcast, we can talk
What's
about
the
that.
other kid's name? Barrett.
RJ Barrett.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good though as well, right?
He's very good.
He is.
Like I've seen some stat lines from him where he's getting like triple doubles.
Yeah,
and stuff,
he's
so.
a beast. They got what's the kid's name? Cam Reddish is on that team,
He's
and then
also
there's
a
one more
freshman.
Spoolz, right?
Yeah, there's a fourth one. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, they tried to compare him to the Fab Five. They lost me there. Maybe they will be. I don't know. We have to wait and see. But
I think Zion's gonna be the real deal.
think so.
Yep.
He probably looked good in the Bulls uniform, no?
I would absolutely be happy with that. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I know we talked about it in the past. I believe we covered this in the past at some point. If we didn't, I'm misspeaking. But how those kids should be getting some bread, man. That's crazy for ticket prices. Come on, man. That's
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
how
money.
I mean,
Am I wrong when I
Cameron
say it's
Indoor,
crazy?
not to like go too far, but Cameron Indoor is a small place, and
Yep.
it's always like hard to get tickets there, if I'm not mistaken. So that doesn't super duper surprise me.
Doesn't? Okay.
No.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of bread, but we'll see. All right, episode 121. Shout out to our partners as well, bringingdowntheband.com. As always, Printfinity, support your local businesses, Indie CD and Vinyl, and also No Bad Ideas. We appreciate them as well. We've been partnered up with them for a while. Indie CD and Vinyl is the newest partner, but a lot of great stuff has been happening so far. More things to come. So shout out to all
Very
our
soon.
partners. Very, very soon. We got some good things planned. Shout out to Jay Moore is in the building. St. Louis is in the building. Camera Mike is here as well, representing Red August. You know what I'm saying? He's here as well.
We're gonna
They
do
gonna
our.
run with that now.
We're gonna
Just
do
'cause I
our.
said
Does anybody have any events? Does anybody have any events?
I don't. Feel free to take the floor if you do.
Well, Hip Hop Night actually is going on Friday. I will not be DJing, but it is going on. It is still sponsored by Bringing Down the Band.
Nice.
For sure. And we have the build on Thursday night.
Okay.
At 𝐀𝐻𝐿 Institute. 𝐀𝐻𝐿. It's
Okay.
It's added on Bringing Down the Band's Facebook page. So if you want to, we're actually having a jam session this month. So everybody can come out and jam. Bring your equipment, gear, paint,
That's dope.
dance, do all that cool
Or a
stuff.
jar of preservatives.
If you'd like to.
Jam.
A jar.
See.
That boy's smart.
And then
accelerated courses.
And then, of course, Saturday is Lo-Fi Social. Here I go. Lo-Fi Hip Hop.
Yes.
At Patron Saint. So I don't know of anything else going on.
I think
I'm sure Jay Moore's at Tiki's on Thursday and Casbah on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course Tuesday nights is
Take That Tuesday.
So
shout out to Metronome. All right,
I'm
so
going to a couple Bulls games. I'm pretty psyched about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got decent seats too, right?
The Pacers one, yeah.
Okay.
Actually here in a couple weeks.
And then you got Giannis and the Bucks too.
Yep,
right?
in Chicago. It's gonna be great.
Is that this weekend?
Monday.
Okay.
Yep.
United Center is a good venue to watch games in, from what I've experienced. Like,
Man, I've sat in the nosebleeds there.
Oh yeah.
For a game, but it wasn't like horrible. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad place at all. I saw Sade there.
What?
That's tight.
So with you and Scoot?
Yeah, it was for
Shout out to Scoot Dubs.
long story, but yeah, he ended up accompanying me, and I think my sister and brother-in-law, we all went. But
that's dope.
It was John Legend and her. It was a great show.
That sounds like a good bill.
They didn't not together. John Legend opened and then Sade. So.
She operated smoothly on stage, probably.
Big time.
Sade's still cold.
So many like costume changes. There were so many. There was so much like theatrics almost to her performance that
I just like
I
her
didn't know
subtle
much
little
about.
dance.
So it was really cool.
Living legend, man. No doubt about it. She's definitely
no need
a beast. So let's go ahead and jump in to our topics. I want to start off with Kaepernick. So it seems that he and the league have come to an agreement on their case, and this is actually from
agreement.
Is agreement is that not a word? I'll look it up and double check.
I think agreeance is a word.
It is. I'm just letting him cook. It's a word. Agreement is a word. But
I just wanted him to question himself.
Yeah, I'll just let him cook.
We're all about accountability on the New Old Heads.
Yeah, it's definitely a word. But
yeah, we are.
It says the partners have decided to resolve the pending grievances. It says the matter is subject to a confidentiality agreement, so there will be no further comments made by either the league or Kaepernick. I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews. I'm coming your way first, sir. You've been very outspoken about the league, and had opinions about Cap as well. Had some dope Printfinity merch as well. I see you. Go ahead and plug that. But how do you feel about this situation now? Does this strike you as he's going to be happy now and he's just good, he'll be content, the activism will go down now? Like, how do you feel about it? How do you think he comes away looking from this?
I honestly think he was in a good place regardless of the settlement.
No matter what, okay.
I think so. I think it's good that he got that bag. I don't know exactly how much he got, but everybody, the going thing is if you get a bag, 80. That means you won. So
yeah,
I guess. I mean, it's a good look on Cap's part. Him and Ed Reed both won the settlement, or was it? Did they actually go through court or?
I don't know. I just heard they settled.
They settled on an amount, and then they just keeping everything low in terms of the specifics from what I've said. Yeah.
Right. I'm pretty sure it was a nice, pretty penny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he'll continue to do his activism and speak on social injustices and things of that nature. And he might even end up back in the league next year. Who knows?
So the rumors are that he's meeting with, I heard that he is potentially signing with either the Patriots or the Panthers.
Wow. Interesting.
Which is kind of random. Is now a time when people normally?
I don't think so. The Don't quote me. Spoolz, would you say now would be a time where they would be entertaining, I guess roster spots, whatever? Like, what?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Yeah,
just because it's, I mean, to your point, I think there's a time of eligible free agent signing, right. But yeah, there's sometimes there's like talk and stuff like that. Not super common to your point right now, though. Yeah, usually there's a time where that like heats up.
Yeah.
Spoolz, how do you think Cap comes away looking from this with his settlement?
I think it proved what he was trying to prove. Right. I think, I think what did he get? Something like $60 to $80 million out of this too, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think that's what for the whole settlement was for. So I'm not sure how much he actually got.
Yeah. Okay. So,
there's a range of numbers floating around or whatever, but speculation.
The NFL had to pay that out, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I would guess.
Yeah, he got that bag, as Terry said.
So, to Terry's point, it's like it proves it. So, I hope he does get signed, and I'd love to see him play in the NFL. So.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he actually did good in the NFL? Yeah, after everybody said that he can't play.
Yeah.
He's not any good.
So is he, because of this, can he still take a knee?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
That is a good question.
But he had already, I think, didn't he already like say that he wasn't going to do that anymore?
He did.
Okay.
So
side note, if I'm not mistaken, not to be like super devil's advocate, but collusion just means they got together and said, hey, let's kind of keep him out, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what that means?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that doesn't keep 32 individual owners from saying no.
That's true. What they're pretty much saying that it did, I guess.
I think what they were saying was people actually said, we're going to get together to ensure he can't play football.
Right.
They kept this man from making money.
Right.
They kept him from earning a living.
Mm-hmm.
They colluded against him. Whereas what I'm saying is that doesn't mean all of a sudden, like, they're not racist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, like all of a sudden they're gonna be like, all right, yeah, he was right. We're gonna sign him. Like,
everything's changed from here.
It's still the same situation.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it.
They just got paid. He just got paid for it.
Yeah, and it proved it in the court of law, basically, or court.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think this. To me, this doesn't really change much of anything of my stance on the NFL. I'm just happy that Cap got paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for the most part. That's what I see. The general response has been he got broke off, he got paid. There are some people that I have seen a couple people like Whitlock, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Warren. Like he's like the opposite. Y'all don't claim him. He went to Ball State too, so we don't claim him neither. But he kind of was the opposite. Like he's been faking this whole time. It was about the bread to begin with.
Who was faking?
Kaepernick. Like
he's such a clown.
He literally his stance has literally been he's done this because
like Lily.
because he didn't get the amounts of money that he was looking for, you know what I'm saying, for his numbers. So he just decided to play the role of activist, to pout, to get this case won, and then to try to get some bread when he goes back into the league.
He really wasn't out here pouting like that.
Pouting is a strong word.
Yeah.
Marcellus Wiley, I believe, called him out on that for Speak For Yourself.
Yeah, he pretty much was just out here doing his own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't out making it a big deal that he was not playing in the NFL right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He kind of just he did what he wanted to do.
I have to send you the clip, man. Whitlock tried to strip him all the way down, like his entire credibility for everything he's done up until this point. So
Whitlock's kind of a joke.
100%, Spoolz. 100%. I agree. So
he is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't like that guy.
I'm cool. I'm glad you said you ain't claim. We don't claim him at Ball State either. All right, so we'll see, man. Like I'm curious to see if the amount of leaks at some point. We know how social media is. People get a hold of stuff and post it. So
I mean, eventually, that'll be public knowledge, I'm sure.
Does it matter?
Good question.
Everybody's in everyone's
business. Does it matter
business.
to Terry? Does it matter to Sean? Does it matter to Mike?
What's the question?
The amount that Kaepernick was awarded, does it matter? Does that change anything?
No, not to me. I think I read something where maybe it would have been along the lines of the amount of money he would have made if he didn't get colluded against.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean,
a win is a win, man.
Oh, yeah, it's like I don't remember if Terry said it or Brad said it, but he won either way. Yeah. You know, it's a win.
Yeah, so win is a win on that one. Let's see. I want to jump on this one real quick. I actually
jump on it.
Terry, I'm coming to you again. This is rare, but I want to come to you again on this one. Floyd and TI got into a little issue. TI dropped a diss track because, Floyd basically said, I'm still rocking Gucci. I don't care about y'all. After all the stuff that we talked about in the last episode. There's actually 4 brands now. It's Gucci. I think it's Montclair. I can't afford it, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Prada. And then recently Burberry had the hoodie that had the noose as the laces, which is crazy. T.I. dropped a smooth diss track, by the way. It was nice. A smooth joint. He had bars on there, too. But I want to ask you, just in terms of the concept that we always talk about when we say our black leaders or our black prominent people in entertainment, we tend to say they should hold each other accountable. So OGs should hold each other accountable, right? We hear that a lot. So with T.I. coming out and lashing out at Floyd for his lack of, we'll say, involvement or whatever, Floyd can do what he wants. This is T.I.'s opinion. What did you think about, Tip coming out at him publicly so hard in terms of how he came with the record? They got history. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about that? Just the optics of it.
I didn't know they had history.
They got history.
Well, they had history because T.I.'s wife was somewhat involved with Floyd at some point in time or another. I don't know the exact details, but to your point, it's about the accountability factor.
Right.
Everything he said in that song was calling him out for the things that he has not done for the community or for the people. He called him out about being from Michigan and not supporting the water issue going on in Flint right now, and how he's so frivolous with money,
right?
And the things that he can do with that money. When you have someone like T.I. said in the rap that I'm not as rich as you, but I still make a conscious effort to do certain things to help certain people. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was actually a decent diss track. I don't think it's a problem per se as far as pitting one against the other, because they already have issues. They already have problems. But for Floyd to go out and say, well, I'm going in Gucci.
Right
after he kind of had a call to arms about not supporting Gucci.
Yeah.
That kind of was a sideways slap. So I don't know.
I've always been, like I said, leading in, I've always been an advocate of the accountability piece from the OG standpoint.
Right.
Like, I've never seen any fault in that. Now, it's subjective, I guess, in terms of how
Floyd's actually older than T.I.
Well, what I'm talking about, just two, prominent figures, if you will, is what I'm saying. You got T.I., the rapper, OG, famous rapper, Floyd, legendary boxer. That's what I'm saying. Just those two guys. And I'm not really mad at him voicing his opinion in terms of the lack of things that, that he's seen Floyd do. Like, I think he has every right to voice his opinion. How he went about it, one of my homies said, man, he could have called him and just told him that. I'm like, that's fair. I can't really say that's wrong, but just for me, the accountability piece, period, just addressing it. And
what does he need to call him for?
Well, what my guy was saying was there's a better way to go about it.
Right, they're not friends.
I don't think the call would have worked, is what I told him. I said I don't think the call might not even been received or answered. Nah. So, you have to take extreme measures sometime to get your point across.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at Tip for doing what he did. That's his opinion. He voiced it. It is what it is.
I have been hearing some pushback from some people saying that Tip isn't all the way in the right himself.
Because of his history?
Well, not necessarily his history. But his involvement with Super Bowl events in the A and things of that nature. I don't know if the parties that he had or were a part of were actual Super Bowl parties.
Okay.
Because, a lot of things go on in the city during that time.
Yeah.
But it was titled a Super Bowl event or whatnot. So I don't really have a say-so or whatnot in that. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
The Floyd situation is warranted, I think.
I'm with you. I don't think, did either of you guys Spoolz Long, did you guys hear that record by any chance, the one that Tip dropped?
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear it? Okay. Spoolz, you didn't get it either?
I did not hear it.
Okay.
On the piece about the Super Bowl, though, I listened to Killer Mike talk about about his thoughts on like Big Boy doing the Super Bowl,
Sleepy Brown, yeah,
and all that. And he said, he liked it for the simple fact that he felt like Atlanta should represent in that space.
I'm not mad at that.
Fair enough, I guess. But
and I think also, yeah, like you said, Atlanta should rep. And then he also talked about Atlanta, how they would financially benefit from so many people coming to, the city for the Super Bowl. So I guess he tied that in as well.
I guess I'm done.
Very well played. Let me see here. So we can jump into we kind of jumped into some music with a diss record or whatever. But I had a couple more quick things. One, I thought this was dope. Like I said, we don't have to go too far into it, but there's a picture of Busta and the Good Doctor saying they were finishing up his album. Now, the last time they got together with their release was The Big Bang. That album was amazing to me.
Good album.
So Dre had his footprints all over that album.
He did.
So
what were some songs off that album?
𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿 with Marsha
dope.
Ambrosius.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Cocaine.
Yeah, that joint.
No, that's Royce.
Yeah.
That's how he said 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿, baby. That's how I said.
Oh.
See? he ain't really heard the song.
Cocaine.
New York was on the album. That video was cold.
You said
by the way.
Bjork?
No, I didn't say Bjork. I got a cold, man. Just chill.
You talking strange like Bjork.
Stop. That's a good bar. The Big Bang was dope. He had a joint with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, okay.
Rick James was on the album.
Yeah, the Rick James joint was dope too.
Yeah.
Was that
In
the New York?
ghetto. That joint was cold.
Was that the New York joint
Yep.
with was that
Swiss Beats on the hook?
No. That wasn't Swiss Beats. That was who produced that joint?
He didn't produce. Swiss didn't produce it.
DJ
Scratch produced the
Yeah,
joint.
yeah.
Swiss just doing Swiss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm on my New York shit. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that had some cuts on it. That did have some cuts on it.
That album was dope.
That was
to
the
me.
last album he put out?
Nah.
No, I think.
But they had a couple. He had the conglomerate.
Yeah.
He had the joint with Q-Tip.
Yeah.
There was actually two of those.
Oh,
Those
the
are
Abstract
mixtapes,
and the
though.
Dragon or
That,
something.
yeah, they had some heat on those.
Or whatever it was called,
Yeah.
something in the Dragon. or
Those
something.
had some heat. So, what do y'all think, man? Y'all excited about the possibility of hearing a new Busta joint?
I'll be happy when
myself.
I hear it.
I like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. We know.
I'll be happy when it drops. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily.
Looking for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually looking for it. Suppose what you think?
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I knew you were a Busta Rhymes fan. I dropped that in. I didn't get a chance to read the whole article, but is Dre going to produce the whole thing? Do we know?
It looked like it was more like an executive producer. He's overseeing everything.
Oh,
I'm sure he
okay.
probably has some production on it.
Gotcha.
Probably
Happy
gonna
birthday
mix
to
and
Dr.
master.
Dre, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to him. I think he just turned like 54 this
Andre.
last week. So,
Legendary.
yeah, legend. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely look check for it. So
Yeah, I thought that picture was dope. Dre out here with the he getting old with got the gray. Still an OG though, man. Still a legend. So
A bus, rocking to the beat.
yeah, that song was cold though.
I wonder when Detox is coming.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, never.
It'll come. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out the same week that Jay Electronica dropped.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll have a whole bunch of albums drop that week.
Remember The Cure? RZA was supposed to put out The Cure.
Yes,
I
I remember hearing about that.
That 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿 album is going to drop the same day.
All of these albums come out the
Yeah,
same day.
yep.
Yeah. That'd be a great day.
It's a glorious day.
Definitely not happening. All right, so
Andre 3000 rap
yeah,
album.
yeah, I know, right?
And an Outkast joint all in the same day.
And the DJ Shadow produced Zach De La Rocha album. Did you guys
Oh,
ever hear
bro.
that
Oh,
rumor?
really?
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
That's what's up.
It was after he left Rage. That was always the rumor. So, long time ago.
None of those joints. I know the Jay Electronica ain't never coming out. So I've been stopped wondering about that. I don't even care. Let's talk a little music. Shout out to Memphis, South Memphis.
Shouts to John Stamps. He's got a new album coming out soon. This was a video for it.
Nice balloon.
He's got nice pajamas and little dance steps in this. So.
Yeah. Shout out to Memphis, North, South, East. county seat, Terry.
Orange Mound.
Thank you. Shout out to Philly as well. North Philly, South Philly, all the surrounding areas. Will Smith.
And shout out to Freeway. He just had a kidney implant.
Yes.
So he's going through recovery right now. So
yes.
Was it an implant or a transplant?
Transplant.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks,
they
Brad.
implanted the transplant.
No. Yeah, shout to him for sure. I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm tired today, man. Long
Excuse
day.
me. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, Free is that
I just
dude.
was-
I
I was
really hope that
thinking,
goes
like-
well.
No doubt, man. Shout to Philly Freezer.
Yeah, Free's that dude. So, Mr. Rainbow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who that is?
He's very weird. I see you over there, Long. 6'9". So, Tekashi, I believe it's pronounced. I used to say it wrong. I used to say teriyaki. I was trolling though. Says he's set to receive. Basically, we know he's snitching. He's set to receive no jail time, plus witness protection for full cooperation in a newly unsealed plea deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office, South District of New York City, agreed to. They said they are going to agree to not prosecute the defendant for the crimes in exchange for full cooperation. So this young man is going to do a lot of telling. Like literally a lot of telling. He's going to come out. He's going to come out, and this era is going to honor that and probably continue to purchase and stream his music.
Yeah,
Spoolz,
we kind of touched on it.
We kind of
last
talked
week.
on it, yeah. But Spoolz, you're not shocked. I know you aren't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't dabble too much in other people's biz as far as this stuff is concerned. I know it's made public and things, but like,
Right.
who knows what's going on? But at the end of the day, like, what's coming out? Is it my jaw didn't drop when I heard about it.
Right.
We talked, like you said, we talked about this all a couple weeks ago, but feel real bad for all the people that he's telling on, man.
Yeah, that's
Not
tough.
to say they were like saints before, but if they had any shot of having like maybe a lesser sentence, or that's all out the window. So
I heard an interesting people defending him.
Yeah.
I heard some interesting ideas saying that, well, they threw him under the bus. They
Tried to kill
trained
him.
his baby mama, stuff
Yeah.
like this. What would you
That's
do?
on her though.
What's
it
up?
was a whole bunch of,
That's definitely on her.
but it was like a ton of stuff like that. You know, like, well, they
Yeah.
did this to him. Well, why wouldn't he? You know,
Now
it's
the
like,
reason why I say that is because like for that to even come up, so if they raped his baby mother,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
that would be a different story.
for sure.
But they were all pretty much having sex with her, and she was with it. So literally, that's on her and him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So you're not going on all the he's a victim and
I mean,
all that stuff, because to me
all
you
we
get
gotta
what
do
you
is
get
just
what
gotta
you asked for.
rewind to last week exactly what we said. I mean, he brought it on himself.
100%.
He walked right into it. He decided he wanted to be about that life. So if you're going to do that, you have to reap those repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So
Crazy thing too was I remember him and Charlamagne were going at it on the Breakfast Club, and he's talking about, man, all these things are gonna happen, and then we see all these things happen, and then there's a chance he still might find a way to, you know what I'm saying? Like Charlamagne, y'all remember the interview? He's going crazy, and it's like he still might find a way to come out. You know what I mean? That's
no,
crazy.
he can't.
So
It's a rap.
It's Rap
like-
City.
is this
come out what?
When I say come out, I mean the difference between being sentenced to 47 years and having witness protection and all that shit coming out of jail. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I thought you were saying like he's going to get out and still be out here.
No,
Okay.
not that.
I mean, he like violated everything. He's probably not going to go to witness protection? I would
They
guess.
said he likely will have to.
He's got 6'9" tattooed on his face.
Yeah.
You know,
you can get that stuff removed though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it takes a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
It can
So-
heal
They'll
while you're
put him
sitting in an
somewhere-
apartment somewhere
Yeah, they'll put
in
him somewhere
fucking
reclusive.
Wichita, Kansas.
He seems
Wichita?
like
I don't know. Like,
he seems like the type of guy that would come out and be a rapper and be like Teriyaki 96 or something.
he does seem quietly like the kind of moron
Yeah.
that would get the tattoos removed, go into witness protection for a while,
right?
Cut his hair, come back out and look different, and try to say he's somebody else.
Yeah, he could.
That's actually believable.
Then he can die.
Yeah.
Rachel Dolezal it.
Dude, folks, if this has shown me anything, and other things that come up all the time, is that people love that attention, man. There's some people who I think are as addicted to attention as people are heroin and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I'm with Spoolz on that one.
For his sake and safety, I would hope he is not that dumb, because he cannot be out here like that.
I was like,
side note, I don't want him to do that, and I know that's not what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, if it happens in 4 years, I don't think anybody would be shocked, though. You know, I wouldn't want anybody, and that's happened to anybody, but he did. Man, I mean, we talked about it.
He can't even go to Chicago at all. His confession is him setting up or putting out a hit on Chief Keef. There's no way he can go there.
Yeah, that'd be a bad move. Also, I was telling y'all that what were you talking about prior to coming on about what Boosie said on Instagram when he was like, he wrote a long post on Instagram about, man, first of all, the typical street response, we don't like rats, all that type of stuff. After he went through all that, he literally was like, if you were in Baton Rouge, like, you'd be dead in a month, and your family would be like tormented for the rest of their lives. And you didn't even think about, it was selfish for you not to even think about them, just to focus on yourself. Like, he literally said you'd be dead in a month. And
cats know who his mom is because he's put her on Instagram or whatnot, giving her money. So
yeah,
just how you not supposed to live your life is this entire guy's persona.
So here's what's kind of wild too, and like, the timing of all this too. So he's like rolling with them. He's trolling every rapper in the country, from Chief Keef to like YG to everybody.
Yeah.
Then he gets robbed.
Yeah.
And then he ends up finding out it's basically like kind of like an inside job, if I'm not mistaken. Then he finds out later that these dudes have been stealing money from him the whole time.
Right.
Then he decides to leave. Or I'm sorry, I think he leaves, then he gets robbed. Or something somewhere in there, that chain of events. Then after all that happens, he gets indicted with these guys.
Yeah.
Like, man.
That's a lot.
Sorry for you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, what a just... Like, he doesn't even like the dudes that he's indicted with.
Well.
He was about to have to take a lot of time for, something he could have avoided by just trying not trying to be a tough guy.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, I mean, like Lone said,
and that's okay. I'm not a tough guy. And it's all right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
shout out to everybody that feels sorry for Tekashi 69.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, this is not a sob story. I'm just saying.
Not at all.
Man, this could have been avoided, like we said.
No, there's people that feel sorry for him.
I'm glad you saw him too, because I thought I was the only one that saw that. There are people definitely out here saying, oh my God, I can't believe this is so sad. Oh my God. No.
Fuck him then and fuck him now.
Yeah. Straight like that.
What
do y'all think about? I think Terry. No, you didn't bring it up. I always get the wrong person for whoever brought up what. But Rappaport dissing Meek Mill. Who do I need the credit for that?
When did he do that?
This is recent. Like, thank you, Bradley. All-Star Weekend. This is like the other day.
For what?
Because he said he raps off beat and he's really not a lyricist.
He said he was a trash rapper.
Why is Rappaport talking about this?
That's pretty much what Meek Mill said.
My thing is, I don't know how familiar yes, I do. Y'all know Rappaport. What do y'all think about some of the rants that he goes on where he contradicts himself like he did with Porzingis? He's a clown, right?
Yeah, he's just too much, man.
I think he's a little over the top. Thank you. I think he's
one of those people that's... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it.
He's just one of those people that seems to be known for just being loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
And that sucks when that's what you're known for, because what's coming out of his mouth isn't necessarily that great.
Yeah.
It seems like he panders a lot.
He does.
Panders.
He likes to hear himself talk.
To what, the hip-hop community? To black folks? Stuff
Both.
like that? Yeah.
Both.
That's what Meek was saying, too. He was like, who are you to pretty much talk about what we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm fairly certain that Tribe had issues with him. Wasn't it?
He was a part of that
documentary.
The documentary. Yeah.
I think he produced it or directed it or both.
It was either
Spoolz. I think Spoolz is right. He was a part of the crew.
Yeah.
Like
somebody had an issue with him, and I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Q-Tip or something.
I think all of them had an issue with what he decided to show in the documentary.
Yeah.
They didn't want some of those scenes to be shown to the public as far as their falling outs and their arguments and things like that.
Yeah.
And he decided to go ahead and put it out there. So
there's an interview with Rappaport where he talks about that situation in terms of the documentary, and he talks about, oh man, and Q-Tip, this guy, man, he thinks he knows everything and this and that. He's like, it's still my guy, I love him, but he's hard to work with and all that. So, to kind of go along with what we're talking about, that's crazy for him to be that guy. And then you always think about the culture. He talked about Meek Mill. Like, this is the same dude that dropped a book and has like a whole chapter about LeBron because he didn't acknowledge him at a party one time or talk to his kids or something. And then he took that and went on a radio tour and was, shitting on LeBron and all the tour. And I'm like, fam, you out here really getting bread off, a personal instance that you felt a certain way about, all because someone didn't acknowledge you. Like,
I'm just making sure I follow this. Who did? Michael Rappaport or Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay,
Rappaport.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, and I'm just speaking.
I also wasn't aware of what you had said either.
Yeah, like that's corny to me. Like, I'm not rocking with that.
For his defense, he has been a hip hop dude for a very long time. So I mean,
that's fair.
I don't want to take that away from him, but he does seem extremely extra on his rants and stuff.
Definitely.
Like he does it for attention purposes.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree. I've noticed that as well, and it's more than just be like, it's not like a New York thing. Like, we're all Midwestern cats or whatever, but like,
right.
It's not that I can't like tolerate a New York accent. Like, there's plenty of New York folks. It's just I think he just, I don't know. It's a little too much. So
fucking Remy.
I remember Higher Learning, right?
Hey, low key, he that actually helped boost his hip hop cred. If you think about the people that were in that movie, when you look at him and he got Busta and you got Cube, like he probably rode that wave ever since that movie came out, because it was some heavy hitters in that movie if you think about it.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
To Sean's point, he does know his hip hop. I mean, I'll give him
he
that.
does.
But
He
like,
definitely
he
is a
does
hip-hop
also
head.
kind of talks like he was there sometimes. Like when hip hop's like, I saw somebody else commenting on this, and they were like, "Yeah, I was like the only white dude that was at like, such and such club or whatever."
Yeah.
And I don't know what Michael Rappaport's talking about. Anyways, but. Not trying to take him, Michael Rappaport is who he is. It's just it's a little too much, man, for me.
He can't rap.
He
ain't better than Meek.
He's just a little over the top. Like, he told a story about how he told Snoop he thinks he introduced him to Tupac at a party. Did y'all see that interview?
Nah.
He said he really was like, yo, man, I think I'm the one that introduced y'all at a party. And they went back. He was with Snoop, and they backtracked and talked about the night and the event. And, and Snoop was like, damn, that might have been you. And I'm like, oh, man, now he going to go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the
Remy.
one that I'm the one that put Snoop and Tupac together.
Fucking Remy.
Yeah, man. So, shout out to Remy, man.
Oh, shout out to Meek. Meek.
He says he's not a top 25 rapper in Philly. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he's definitely top 10.
Top 10?
Top 10 in Philly.
Top 5?
Current or all time?
I can't say top 5.
I'm thinking all time, Spoolz.
Definitely top 10.
He's top 10 all time from Philly, Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I'd have to disagree.
I'd have to think about him, man. Like that.
I don't want to sit and like have the debate, but I think that might be.
I guess I don't know enough Philly rappers to put them not in it.
You,
I can name a handful though. We all
10.
the obvious. You throw Beans out. You throw Free out.
Black Thought.
You throw Black Thought way
number
out.
1.
Yeah.
Would you put Dice Raw above him?
Schoolie D. I would definitely put above him.
Good call.
I would not put Schoolie D above.
Why?
I mean, based off nostalgia or
no, based off talent and nostalgia and what he's done.
Nah, Meek
So
Meek
got
is a
Schoolie
for real
over-
battle rapper too.
You got Schoolie over Meek.
So Schoolie D was too back in the day.
He's
he could
not
do that.
better than Meek.
I disagree, but that's fine. We can just
disagree on that
Yeah.
one.
yeah.
Is who am I missing?
Fresh Prince.
Will. Oh yeah, shout out to Will.
Big Willie style.
See, he's trolling. Shout out to Will. Will is in
jiggy
there.
with it.
I don't know where you want to rank it, but Will's there. Not
I like Dark Low better than Meek Mill.
I didn't realize Dark Low could actually rap though like that. I was asleep, but I did a little research. He actually can rap. I ain't gonna hold you. I was surprised.
He is. I don't know. I just feel like if I did some digging to really look at Philly rappers, I could pick 10 or 11, probably 15 or 20 better.
That's tough.
But he's
That's
in
tough.
the top 25 of all time Philly rappers.
Top 10.
Top 10. Is he better than Young Chris as a rapper? As
Young
an MC
Chris.
from the Young Guns.
Yeah,
You think Meek's a better rapper than Young Chris?
lately, yeah.
That ain't what I asked you.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, okay. I ain't mad at you. I'm just asking. You know, I thought Young Chris could rap. I'm
He
cool
can
on
rap.
Neef. He still can rap.
Yeah, he can
But
still rap.
I will put Young Chris.
They're the polar opposite. Chris is real quiet rapping.
Yeah.
And Meek is loud
Shout out to my dude D
in your
Mac,
face.
DJ in South Bend.
Meek yells at you.
Yeah, he definitely yells at you.
Shout out to my dude D Mac in South
Hey,
Bend.
for real. I heard somebody said this. They said Meek is the friend that always starts rapping over the beat whenever somebody's playing a song and just wants to rap to you.
I don't know, man.
I felt that.
My dude Mac used to argue with me all the time. He says that Jay-Z, shout out to D Mac, DJ Mac Main. He says Jay-Z bit Young Chris's style. He comes
kinda
with a
did.
whispering and everything. I used to fight that. I said no,
It's
man.
true.
But I kept listening to it. He's gonna kill me for this too. But I think he was right.
He was right.
I think
Listen
he was
to
right.
that era.
Yeah,
Like when
that
when
tough
the Young
love
Guns
era,
and
like
all
when it
them
came
was-
out.
Jay had that same flow. That's reminiscent to when Lil Wayne was kind of biting a little bit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he bit a Philly cat. What's his name?
Cassidy.
No, not
Was it
Cassidy.
Cass?
Cassidy's better than Meek Mill too.
I
mean,
forgot about Cassidy.
Battle
Good
rap
call.
wise, yes.
Just period.
Record,
Good call,
no.
Spoolz.
Hell no.
I forgot about Cass. That's good. That's a good one.
What you were talking about the Philly rapper that was bitten by
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Can't
Got
think
me
of
on
his
that
name.
one. I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
don't
it's
know.
not Gilly.
Gilly.
Was it
the
Gilly?
Kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Gilly.
Yeah.
Gilly was dope.
He
Yep.
is.
He is dope too.
Cass is a good call though, Spoolz. You got me thinking now. 'Cause,
Cass does not have a good album.
I mean,
He got raps, but that's
He
about
got
it.
raps.
he got raps.
He can wrap a circle around you, but he can't put out an album.
Okay.
He can't tour the album either.
You ain't tour. You wouldn't tour Hotel.
Can't even
Especially
do
not
Hotel no more.
Yeah, especially not now.
His best song was Hustler.
Hustle, but he bodied
Yeah, that one song.
the battle rap scene though. And I don't even like battle rap like that, but he absolutely destroyed.
He
the
had
battle rap
his
scene.
time. He had his time.
That's a
for
good
sure.
one. I don't know if I can get you 3 more, but I think that's 6 or 7. But that's tough. Cass was cold,
Yeah.
but I had to admit about Young Chris, man.
You can't even name a Cassidy album, can you?
How about that?
Damn, you put me on the spot. He has some good mixtapes. He has some good mixtapes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna talk about his mama.
No. We ain't gonna do that.
Nah, you ain't gonna do that because he'll get you that way. But he ain't putting out a solid 10, 12 songs for you to bump.
All right.
You might be right. Let me see, man. I think some new music dropped as
He ain't
well.
hanging with Roger Kraft.
Roger, who?
You know,
He's
Patriots
not
on it.
hanging with Roger Kraft.
Robert Kraft.
Ah, good.
Because,
Robert, okay.
because nothing makes you a better rapper than hanging out with an
I'm just talking
NFL
shit.
owner. Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. I could care less about Robert Kraft.
It's like the dude's
Especially
That's
the-
why I called him
I
Roger.
like how he can
I like
flip his
that.
cadences. I know like his subject matter's deep. He hangs out with NFL owners.
Yeah.
So
The
as an
Patriots
MC,
owner.
Yeah. I like the. Yeah, he's got a champion's chain, by the way.
Yeah,
he's getting that paper. So shout out to Roger Kraft. All right, so
fuck him.
Roger Crabb.
Roger Craig. What team?
Niners, of course.
But just checking.
What was the you remember Doug the cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was Roger's last name?
Funny.
Damn.
No, that was Doug's last name.
That was Doug Funny. Yeah. So you had Doug Funny,
Roger,
Patty Mayonnaise, right?
It's something
Killer
like
tofu.
I can see Roger because he's blue, isn't he?
No, that's Skeeter.
Skeeter's blue.
Oh, Roger was the shithead, wasn't it?
No, Roger was
Yes.
his best friend, right?
I thought his best friend was blue.
That's
His
right.
best-
That's
Skeeter.
Skeeter. Yeah.
Fam been through a
Roger-
lot right there, by the way.
Who is that?
I don't even.
I don't know.
Oh, that is Amino.
Amino. What?
Yeah,
I
let's-
don't
Oh,
know
it's
if
what's
that's
up.
his name. I think we fucked it up.
Yeah,
Let's go to the
something's
next
going
Well, I
one.
hope,
on there.
I
Amine.
hope he's doing better.
Amine, yeah.
Amino.
Yeah, he's
No, not this one either. Let's see what else we got.
So, what were we talking about?
Roger.
Doug.
Meek Mill, Doug. But
Oh,
it
I
was-
can't remember his last name.
Yeah. I thought it
You
was.
got me on that one.
Yeah, I don't have the answer here. I was literally looking for it.
Oh, we oh. Killer tofu.
Used to watch a lot of Doug, man.
Shout out to Doug, man. That was a good era.
Shouts to Roger Craig because I was a Niners fan in the 90s too. So
That was a damn good team. I know we talked sports, but that was a damn good team. All right, so there was some new music that dropped. I had a couple albums I put down. What is it? I think it's Czarface Meets Ghostface.
Oh, yeah, that came out.
Yeah, I listened to that. I
Is
was
it
listening to
pretty
it in
good?
there. The production is it's a little weird to me. Just a little bit. Like it's
Weird.
a little weird. It's still there. You still got that feel to it, but it threw me off a little bit in terms of the production. Deck still can rap his ass off. Ghost still is Ghost. You know what I'm saying? So
is Esoteric the rapper, or is it SL?
7L.
Or 7L, sorry.
7L is
Yeah.
the rapper, I
Okay.
believe.
I always get them
No,
confused.
hold on.
I thought it was Esoteric, but I could be wrong.
You're probably right, man.
I'll be honest.
I get them mixed up too.
I'm confused on what actually
Is
Czarface is.
Czarface's.
Yeah, what it's
So
composed of.
Czarface is a kind of, I don't want to necessarily say legendary, but a very popular underground duo of 7L and Esoteric, and I believe they're from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Czarface is actually technically
And Inspector Deck.
There
of
you go.
course. I hadn't got there yet, but
bad.
it's those two and Inspector Deck.
So, two of those guys, they both produce.
No, just one of them, I believe.
One of them produces. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And they linked up with Deck and formed a.
Yeah, the guy that kind of sounds a little bit like old school Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I didn't know what made the group.
I think he's a
whatever.
white dude too.
he is indeed. They're from Boston.
Boston,
7L
that's
and
what's up.
Esoteric
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
That's what's up.
So they've been.
Yeah.
It's very to me it's reminiscent of Run the Jewels, only because it's like 7L and Esoteric are from a certain like era, and so it's LPs from that same type of era of underground artist, and then Deck obviously Woo, Killer Mike obviously Dungeon Family, Estranged and all that stuff. So
It's just weird to me being a a lifetime Wu supporter. It's weird, but it's dope to, I guess, see the evolution of some of the artists that we grew up on, because I remember, we're all old enough to remember the high pitched Ghostface. Now that he's getting older, like, it's still Ghost, but it's not that high pitched animated Ghostface that we used to hear. You know what I'm saying, on Iron Man or whatever.
yeah,
But he's still Ghost, like, he still got his swag from what I heard.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought the project was okay. I mean, it wasn't. Gave it a good run through.
Yeah.
So actually, we're going to be giving away that vinyl
Nice.
next month in
Okay.
March.
Dang, I need to become a patron.
Damn.
At that level, I am a patron.
Damn.
So-
Spoolz, did you have, I know you were talking about the makeup of the group. Did you have any thoughts on the actual project? Did you get a chance to run it?
I did, and I bought it, actually. I pre-ordered it. To Sean's point, they are a well-known group. I think this is the 5th or 6th project that they've done or been a part of.
Okay.
Dating back to 13?
Yeah, right around that's why I group it with Run the Jewels, because they kind of came back around the same time, and it was just similar. They make solid music.
Okay.
It's solid. I can't say anything bad about it. So
I've been a big Inspector Deck's probably always been. he's always been like one of my top 3, favorite Wu-Tang members for sure.
I would agree.
I've sampled him a lot. He's probably the most sampled artist I've ever scratched. Oddly enough, it's kind of a weird thing, but big fan of theirs.
You have acapellas of his?
I do. Yep.
I see.
Or Wu-Tang acapellas, and I'll
Right.
use his verse or
sure.
whatever.
I was a huge Uncontrolled Substance fan. So
Yes, sir.
That was one of my favorite Wu albums.
That's a damn good album right
It's
there.
a really good album. So no, it's a great album. I definitely recommend picking it up. Just great lyrics, and the beats are they're just hard hitting kind of beats, man. Sometimes they'll get like Premier has done some shit for them.
They just did a
couple
project
times.
with a Doom project.
That
within the
was- Oh, for
last
real?
That
year.
one's incredible too. I got that one
Nice.
as well. Yeah, man.
Nice.
So yeah, I give it 2 thumbs up.
And it's very comic book esque, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that's what's up. man.
Czarface. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Which is Czarface meets Ghostface.
Meets
so it's
Ghostface.
like,
Czarface.
You know, it's-
Did you get a chance to peep, Jay Diff?
Nah, but a complete 180 from Czarface
Yeah.
meets MF Doom. I just wanted to get you
Ghostface.
all's take on this. I know y'all could probably care less when I say this artist, but
Get ready, camera Mike.
Drake re-released "So Far Gone"
Yeah.
10 years after the fact, and it finally includes all the tracks that was on the original mixtape / album. And in my opinion, it aged very well.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and shoot down.
And I just wanted to see what you all
I'll
have
tell
to
you
say
what.
about that.
I like the artwork. That's all I have to say. Because I honestly don't know the songs.
Okay, fair.
Maybe if I heard them, I'm pretty sure if I heard them, I might know them, but I don't.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot down your judgmental comment. That mixtape was incredible. I thought when he put that out, I was like, yeah, this dude's going to be one of them dudes. Because he hadn't expanded yet. Like, you could see some of the elements, but he hadn't expanded to
He's still talking backpack shit on there.
Plus,
Drake can rap.
Yeah.
he's always been able to rap. But back then, I was like, okay, yeah, like I'm curious to see where he goes as he started to expand as an artist, which we all do. You know, he started getting that bag. You know, next thing you know, you got a double album with a Christopher Williams side. He loses me there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't wait.
Yeah. But that project right there, that project was dope. I ain't gonna even hold you. I got nothing negative about it. He was in his bag to me.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Spoolz, did you ever run that one?
No.
It's a good album. Comeback Season was good too.
Okay.
The one before that, Comeback
Yeah.
Season, that's when he had Fonte and them on it.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
he was for real backpacking.
Yeah, when there's a video of him with Ninth Wonder, he gassed up Ninth Wonder and Fonte for like 10 minutes and never
Yeah.
worked with him ever
Yeah.
again. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I also saw him come out. See, this is the way media is. I saw something where he was talking about artists that he was highly influenced by.
Yeah.
Ninth. He said ninth.
Did he say ninth?
Yeah, he said
Fonte?
something about he wants
But
to
he didn't
work
say
with
Fonte.
He
Ninth.
swore Fonte was his favorite rapper.
He did
though.
used to say that.
Yeah, he swore
he didn't mention him at all, so that's
Yeah.
kind of stuck out to
Still
me.
ain't. He still hasn't worked with Ninth Wonder since then. It's
He
10
said
years
that
ago.
was a recent interview too, I think.
Yeah,
where
it
he
was
was talking about he
fairly
wants to
recent.
work with Ninth Wonder.
I'd be surprised if he did.
I also read something that talked. I think it was a DJ Booth article. It said that 3 major prominent artists passed on Knight's Duckworth beats.
Yeah, I think I seen that too.
Wow.
They didn't say who they were, but
Wow.
so it's interesting as well.
Kendrick sounded them joints for a minute too, from what I heard.
I
Yeah.
think I heard he had. I was just gonna say that actually, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
heard he had
Brad.
it for some. Oh no, that's not your fault. No problem.
Mike, you don't have to apologize just for existing. It's okay.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. I think it's interesting. He sat on that for some time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm with you though, Terrence.
So
That's a good
Far Gone
project.
is a good ass album.
So Far Gone? How many classics Drake got since you like him so much?
2,
I disagree. But
Comeback Season and So Far Gone.
classic albums.
So Far Gone is classic.
Classic.
Yes,
Classic album.
it is.
Classic.
You don't think so?
Classic album.
I'm asking you a question.
Classic. Why you look at camera, Mike? I don't have it listed as a classic. Damn good album, though.
It's a classic album to me. Sorry, Charlie.
Okay, so he's got one. Okay.
He's got some good albums,
Very good.
but that's the only classic really. Comeback Season is a for real legit mixtape though.
Yeah.
It's not considered an album at all.
I'm with. Okay. I ain't mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
But that project was dope. Let's see. Black Eddie and the Clinic, show some local love. They had, and I want to make sure I got this
What
right.
did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap.
Yeah, slap. 5 joints, 6
I
joints.
hope so.
5 joint Spoolz on this project.
5 or 6. I can't recall.
Okay,
yet.
I listen to it at work. Clinic always does what he does production wise. When I was listening to Black Eddie, when I hear those two together, like I'm like, okay.
Is Rashad on his brolic shit?
He's
I
on his
didn't get a chance to listen
He's on his
to it.
brolic, and our own DJ Spoolz actually laced him with some cuts on the record as well.
I did, man. It was great working with those dudes. Shout
Yeah.
to those guys. Love those dudes, man. Clinic and Black Eddie.
Spoolz really is dope though on the cuts. I know we've said that before, but he nice on the cuts, and it's just
It really
a
is. Despite what you've heard,
straight up.
We're not just saying that.
Yeah, and I'm not
I
a.
hope so.
I ain't trying to bash nobody, but I'm just saying like he's worked on his craft and become good at what he does, and you're a beast at them cuts, brother. So
I appreciate that. Thanks, man.
yes, sir. Keep doing your thing there.
Ficky.
Did you have any other music?
I missed it other than one quick thing I found out, and this really was crazy. I thought it was Q-Tip, but 2 Chainz, his next album is executive produced by LeBron.
Why?
I did see that.
And I was like, yo, how is this possible?
I also
He's
heard
gonna
that.
I heard he's going to A&R.
Or is it A&R Spoolz? I stand corrected there.
I also heard that Lonzo
But I thought he
Ball
executive produced it.
and
That's funny.
Born Ready have an album together.
I'm sorry, who?
Really?
Lonzo Ball
Uh-huh.
and Born Ready.
That's why they're
Lance
not going to make the
Stevenson.
playoffs. That's
Exactly
not why
why.
that's exactly why they're not going to make the playoffs.
I think LeBron want to take a break. He tired of going to the playoffs.
He shouldn't have went to L.A. I was on
shouldn't have.
record. I said he should have gone to Philly. I stand by that.
I was with you on that.
Man, that would. Well, if he wanted to win,
He need to go to
and
Philly.
that is why Scottie Pippen. Part of the reason he said what he said.
Scottie Pippen. That's why I can't wait till we do this.
Me neither.
We do our sports.
And you
'cause-
were right when you sent that other link. He did before that say that
Yeah.
he thought LeBron was better than Jordan and Kobe or something like that. So
And it was he clarified because Scotty got to be safe. He had
I don't want to get into it, but the point being,
He got to be safe.
if he went to Philly, agreed with
Yes,
you
sir.
guys that they would win the they would. I think they would.
Yeah.
I think they would beat the Warriors.
That
I
would
do
have been
too.
a smart move for him to do.
And they
I
still
could have.
might,
I would have bet my house on him not going to L.A. That's how sure I was that he wasn't going to do that.
It took me a long time to come around, but I was like you. I'm like, nah, he's not going to L.A. Like he's just gonna go to Philly, get with the young boys. They gonna get another star with him.
Now
They gonna
AR and
squad up.
albums and shit.
Yeah. So
of
that
shit is that?
lets me know
It wasn't about basketball.
it wasn't about basketball. It's
So is he
unfortunate.
on good music? Because 2 Chainz is good music, right?
Is he still good music?
As far as I know,
Oh no, they dropping people, man. Designer was out here mad because
he's super mad.
Ain't nobody putting his project out. He's talking clear. I find that funny.
He went out there geeking and
all
shit.
that dumb shit stopped because I guess people not listening to Panda no more. Now
we
he
got
talking like he
we got
sense.
anything else, my man?
Nope, I don't have anything else. Did I miss anything music wise other than that?
Sam I Am put out an instrumental project called I Got Shit to Do. It's pretty good.
I could dig it.
There was something else. Planet. Are you guys familiar with Planet Giza? Giza? I don't know how to you say that. Planet
No, I haven't.
Well, there's Giza,
Giza.
I wondered that, but it
like
might
the
it's-
pyramids.
Maybe that's what I get. Let's just say that Planet Giza.
Okay.
It's called Added Sugar. They're from Montreal. It's actually a really good project.
Dude,
Nice.
that actually sounded well. I was in here listening to that a little bit.
Shout to, I don't know if we mentioned it, but about a month ago, Oreo Jones put a new joint out as Michael Raintree.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I haven't heard that.
What's the name of the song, Sean? Do you recall off the top
The
of your head?
project's called Through the Depths of Hell. I picked up the phone.
Yes. So
Damn.
Shout to our man,
It's-
Oreo.
It's not rap. It's not hip hop. It's just some
It is.
sort of in between
It's
type
different,
shit.
man.
Experimental.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
I can dig that. He's creative.
I don't know if we talked about Sean Price and Small Professor's 86 Witness project that came out.
No.
It's on bringing down the band's YouTubes.
Nice.
Sure is.
Okay.
It's good. And Stick Figure, and he used to go by D Will, but it's Conductor Williams. They dropped a EP called Moon recently as well. So those are all things
Oh.
I've heard recently.
Crime Apple just put a new project out.
Who in the hell is Crime
not
Apple?
too
It's
long
like
ago.
DJ Skiz or something.
With DJ Skiz, yeah. And actually, I just saw some pictures on his Twitter that he's in Colombia with DJ Muggs right now. But the
Nice.
Crime Apple DJ Skiz project is called Wet Dirt, and it is really dope. So
I saw a screenshot of something too.
What is that detail on that album? Like, what is it exactly?
what's that?
Crime Apple.
Crime Apple's a MC from Hackensack, I believe, New Jersey.
Hackensack.
Dope. Just Grammy shit. It's dope.
Does he roll Dolo
Dude
from
can
state
rap.
to state?
Don't know about that.
Cool.
The Hackensack Bulls were a team in Brewster's Millions.
Word.
Richard Pryor,
All right.
John Candy. Go watch that.
Okay.
All right, man. I think that's going to do it for episode 121. Major 7th, Longevity, DJ Spoolz, DJ Jay Diff. Shout out to Jay Moore in the building as well. We appreciate all of our partners as always. Camera Mike is in the building. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Holla back.
Peace.